when everything seems to go against your will. When the feeling of helplessness takes over your mind and you don't know where to go, have you ever asked yourself why that feeling appears? Why do the grand goals you've set sometimes feel so distant, even though you've prepared everything? That's not a coincidence. IT is a sign of the weaker version within yourself that resists moving forward, fears change, and is always ready to pull you back to the starting line. In reality, the stagnation and hesitation you receive are due to a lack of ability, but because you've let this fragile ego control you for too long. Thoughts like tomorrow will be better, I'm not ready, IT is not the right time, or I'm just harmless phrases. They are invisible chains that take you to a false sense of safety, stopping you from ever stepping out of your comfort zone and rising above. But remember, you are not a team of circumstance. Every limitation you feel comes from your own doubts and fears, things you can change if you're determined enough. The weak version isn't truly a part of your capacity. You are IT is a mental shell, something you can shed if you learn to confront and overcome IT. Remember Jim Rohn's famous quote, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." This means that beyond external factors, one of the most crucial elements that determine your success is how you face yourself. The outside world only reflects what you believe inside. Ask yourself, if right now you decide to no longer be controlled by your weak ego, if you dare to let go of your excuses and step outside your comfort zone, you'll see your life change instantly. Imagine standing at the threshold of a challenging journey. Are you ready to take that step? If your answer is yes, then let me show the steps to eliminate the weak version of yourself and recreate the capable you are. This won't be easy, but IT is a worthwhile but a powerful and vibrant life. To destroy the weak ego within you, the first step is not just to recognize IT, but to deeply understand its nature. This is the foundation for your journey of transformation. To break free from stagnation and rise as a stronger version of yourself. Identifying your weak ego isn't easy, but once you see IT clearly, you'll gain the ability to turn those weaknesses into strength. Mode. Recognizing negative thoughts. Negative thoughts are killers of faith and confidence. They don't just slow you down, they act like chains that tie you to imaginary limits you've built for yourself. Questions like, "I'm not good enough, I just fail," or "No one really cares about me," are the whispers of your weak ego, always trying to convince you to give up on your dreams. The danger lies in the fact that these thoughts aren't always true, yet they always make you feel powerless. To create change, you need a sharp psychological strategy. Every time a negative thought appears, don't hesitate to write IT down. Putting IT on paper not only helps you recognize how often these thoughts occur, but also gives you a chance to grasp them and see how irrational they truly are. Then try asking yourself, is this really true? And if not, what can I do to change this situation? This is how you rise of negative thinking, by replacing IT with constructive and empowering questions. Observe procrastination. Procrastination is a deadly trap that your weaker ego constantly sets to stop you from moving forward. You may know you need to act, but choose to delay and justify your laziness. I start tomorrow. And just like that, day after day, you keep losing opportunities, time, and precious resources. In reality, procrastination is about a lack of ability. IT simply because you don't dare to step out your comfort zone. The best way to deal with IT is to act immediately. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because IT will never come. Start with small, easy to take actions, and you will feel the power of instant momentum. Ask yourself, why am I not acting right now? And if I just one small step, what could I achieve? Even a tiny action brings you one step closer to your goal. 3. Explore indecisiveness. The weak ego also manifests in your inability to make decisions. When you constantly hesitate, doubt, and avoid choosing, you create a vicious cycle that's hard to break free from. Every time you overthink, opportunities pass by like waves and you lose control over your life. Indecisiveness stems from the fear of failure and the fear of responsibility. But no decision is ever perfect, and the more you avoid, the more paralyzed you become. The solution: practice making decisions daily, even with small things like choosing what to eat or what to wear. This builds confidence and strengthens your ability to make bold decisions when IT truly matters. Reflect on the outcome of action. Sometimes the results don't turn out as expected, and that's when you're most likely to feel like a failure. But success in the destination you reach instantly. IT is a process built on perseverance and patience. Every small step you take, every mistake, is a valuable lesson helping you grow. Don't let the weak ego convince you to give up. When you feel tired or discouraged, very patience is the key. Don't let a lack of immediate results push you into quitting. Instead, look back at your journey and read the progress, even if IT just a small step forward. Reward yourself every time you move ahead, even in small ways, and you'll start to find joy in your personal growth. Self-acceptance chain. Acceptance and forgiveness of yourself. Ultimately, the most crucial part of this journey is self-acceptance. To rise above your ego, you must learn to accept your flaws and shortcomings. Nobody is perfect, and no one can avoid making mistakes. Recognizing your weaknesses is the first step toward becoming stronger. When you realize you're affected by negative thoughts or procrastination, instead of self-criticism, embrace yourself and remember every mistake is a lesson. Don't let mistakes prevent you from moving forward. Forgive yourself and keep moving forward. IT is perseverance, acceptance, and forgiveness that will help you come stronger each day. Summary: identifying and understanding your weak ego isn't an easy task, but it is the first step toward meaningful change and greater strength. By confronting negative thoughts, procrastination, indecision, and not giving up when results aren't immediately apparent, you gradually build a solid foundation for advancement. Accepting yourself, forgiving mistakes, and believing in your abilities will help you confidently and powerfully walk the path to success. Racer, welcoming your inner revolution. Life never stands still, and neither should you. But have you ever wondered why, despite the constantly changing world around you, you feel stuck in the same place? Why do you still experience stagnation, unable to move forward even though you clearly hold dreams and goals in your hands? What truly prevents you from living the life you've always wanted? The answer might be simple, yet not everyone is ready to meet IT. IT is your weaker self standing in your own way. Every time you procrastinate, find excuses not to act, or let doubt and fear speak, you reinforce a version of yourself you don't deserve to be. Resist change, you remain stuck in a cycle of procrastination, helplessness, and disappointment forever. Instead of blaming circumstances or others, or finding excuses for your failures, face the truth. Your life is the result of decisions you've made and continue making. We often tell ourselves, "I do IT tomorrow," or "I'll start next week." The truth is, tomorrow never comes. Procrastination is the greatest enemy of progress. Jim Rohn once said, "Nothing changes if you don't change." This is entirely true. Nothing in your life will change unless you take action now. Time is the only thing that cannot be regained, and every moment you don't act is a moment lost in becoming a better version of yourself. Praise change. The inner revolution. Accepting change doesn't mean you must change everything immediately, but rather your perception of your own life. Instead of letting fear and doubt dominate, start with small steps changes you can implement today. Remember, each small decision you make is a significant step forward. Change is not always easy. There will be days when you feel exhausted, unwilling to act, but these moments are the true challenges of life. Because in these instances, you truly face yourself. This is when you grow instead of hiding. When you decide to change even just a small step, you generate immense inner momentum. This motivation won't just stop, it will continue to strengthen, guiding you through all challenges ahead. Looking back, you'll realize that these small changes triggered the significant revolution in your life. Positive thinking, the key to success. Embracing change also requires transforming your mindset. If previously you only saw difficulties, failures, procrastination, now you must learn to see opportunities, capabilities, and potential. You must believe you can achieve more and that your past or failures don't define you. Only by shifting your mindset can you expand your limits, step out of your comfort zone, and create a life worthy of you. Remember, change doesn't happen immediately. It results from consistent perseverance every day. Small choices and actions daily make a significant difference in the future. When you genuinely accept change, you not only alter your life but also inspire those around you. They view you as a model of perseverance and determination. Remember, change isn't always easy, but when you overcome it, you'll experience true freedom to live life on your terms. So are you ready for your inner revolution? This moment is crucial, a time filled with potential when you can choose to change. Each of you has our own journey, but all successful people see one commonality: they face themselves and make changes. Even if just a small yet powerful step, you might feel anxious, fearful, or uncertain about your next steps. But remember, this uncertainty signifies genuine change. Feeling unsure means leaving your comfort zone, and that's precisely when you're stepping into a new world. The inner revolution begins with you. Life doesn't always go as planned, and challenges will always arise. However, you can decide how you react to these challenges. You can let them defeat you or stand up and use them as motivation for change. When you decide to undertake this revolution, you'll realize nothing is impossible. You'll discover inner strength you never knew existed. Most importantly, you must mentally prepare yourself to confront discomfort. Change always encounters resistance from both outside and within. That's why only those truly into face fear and uncertainty can experience this revolution. And remember, challenges and hardships will only make you stronger and more mature. Surround yourself with positive people. As Jim Rohn once said, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This is an undeniable truth. The people around you actually impact our mindset and personal growth. If you want to change and make progress, you must carefully choose those who will accompany you on your journey. Positive people not only help you maintain an optimistic spirit, but also push you to grow by sharing their experiences and offering support during difficult times. Example, just like when you have a group of friends or colleagues who maintain a positive attitude, are always there when you need them, and help you find solutions instead of criticizing. These people never let you give up and constantly remind you of your limitless potential. How to deal with it? If you're surrounded by negative people, don't hesitate to change your relationships. You can change others, but you can choose how you respond and surround yourself with individuals who have a positive vision and direction. Those who or encourage your growth. Buffett hide a positive living space. Your living and working environment has a strong impact on your emotions, creativity, and productivity. Tidy, bright, and organized space helps reduce stress, boost focus, and inspire your work. Example, simply tidying up your desk, rearranging your living space, and adding elements you love, such as plants or favorite pictures, can help you feel more relaxed and creative. An aesthetically pleasing space not only brings peace of mind, but also create powerful daily motivation. How to deal with IT. If you feel that your living space is dragging you down, start by cleaning and redecorating. Even a few small changes can make a big difference and help you maintain a positive energy every day. Establish positive habits and beneficial activities. Positive environment is not only created people around you, but also by the habits you maintain. Positive habits not only keep you motivated, but also improve your mental and physical health. To transform yourself, you need to start building healthy and meaningful habits from small steps. Someone wake up or wakes up early to exercise will feel healthy and energized, enabling them to face daily challenges with confidence. Or someone wake up or spends them each morning reading can maintain creativity and foster intellectual growth every day. How to deal with IT. If you don't have any positive habits, start with small changes. Just more minutes of meditation or light exercise in the morning can gradually form a habit that keeps you healthy and full of energy. But for use of your tools and positive resources, we are living in a digital age filled with countless tools to help maintain motivation and create a positive environment. Time management app inspiring motivation. Most videos can help you stay focused on your goals and maintain a positive mindset. Example, to-dos help you manage tasks efficiently. Calm helps relaxation and meditation, and listening to self-development podcasts can help you build positive daily habits. These tools not only provide valuable knowledge, but also help you stay motivated and reinforce your belief in your own abilities. How to deal with IT. Dedicate time each day to using positive support tools such as listening to podcasts, watching motivational videos, or learning new skills. These resources will help you maintain an optimistic mindset and stay motivated in any situation. Filter information and media you consume. An essential factor in creating a positive environment is filtering the information and media you expose yourself to. Negative news, rumors, and critical media can easily diminish your motivation and spirit. On the other hand, consuming positive content and success stories helps you maintain an optimistic attitude and encourages growth. Example, instead of spending time watching negative television programs, try watching personal development videos, success stories, or educational content. These types of programs help reinforce self-belief and inspire continued personal development. How to deal with IT. Limit your exposure to negative information. Spend time reading books, listening to uplifting podcasts, or watching inspirational programs. The content you choose to consume directly influences how you view life and your ability to handle challenges. Conclusion. Building a positive environment is a continuous journey. To grow and achieve success, you need to surround yourself with uplifting people, create an inspiring living and working space, establish healthy habits, and utilize helpful support tools. Your environment can either be key that unlocks your potential or a major barrier. Take control and create an environment that aligns with your goals and values. From there, you will rise stronger and achieve great success in life. Dare to fail and learn from IT. The key to moving towards success. One of the most important factors in overcoming your weaker self and reaching success is the ability to dare to fail and learn from those failures. Failure is not the end. IT is a natural part of growth and progress. In fact, every failure is a valuable learning opportunity that helps you mature and become stronger. What truly matters is how you respond to failure rather than letting IT defeat and discourage you. See IT as a lesson and use IT as a stepping stone to move forward.